Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here with John Thurso, who's chairman of Visit Scotland, and this is Insider Travel Videos. John, you are chairman of Visit Scotland, but you also have a few other titles, if I recall.
Yes, my four-greats-grandfather was made a baronet, so I'm Sir John Sinclair of Ulster, and my grandfather was made a viscount by Winston Churchill, so I'm Viscount Thurso, which is Lord Thurso. So if you want to be formal, it's Lord Thurso, but what I love here is I'm just John to everybody.
All right. Well, I'll call you Lord a few times, but you were in the House of Lords too, or are?
Yes, I still am, absolutely, yes. I started off in the House of Lords, left it, which is quite a rare thing to do, was in the House of Commons for 14 years, and now by a very, very odd and curious quirk of the British Constitution, I'm back in the House of Lords.
And you are recently, and as of April, appointed chairman of Visit Scotland, right?
Absolutely, that's my day job, and that's what I love doing best.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. Visit Scotland is on the move here, and you are going to be introducing some new campaigns. Some are already out. Talk a little bit about the new campaign for Scotland for 2017.
Well, this launches in January, and it's around our ancestral tours. It's something we discovered over the years. It's quite obvious, really, that a lot of people who have some Scots heritage love to find out while they're in Scotland what their heritage is, what their clan was, where their family came from, and we help them with that. So this is a targeted piece of advertising. It goes to people who, through social media, who have already shown some interest, and as a result of the campaign, we hope to see an increase in what is already a good market for us. Some 200,000 people are already visiting, we reckon, because of that, and there are something like 10 million people here in North America with that ancestry, so we think we've got quite a big pool to go fishing in.
And you have a lot of visitation from North America now, right?
Absolutely, nearly 500,000 visitors for the last year that we have numbers, and that's fabulous. It's our main market. We really love having people from America coming over, and by all the statistics and everything else, the people in America love coming over to us.
Fantastic. Now, one of the ways to get there is you have to get more air routes, and you've been successful in doing that, correct?
Absolutely. This has been quite a long-term goal of Visit Scotland. My predecessor did a lot of work on it. We have the routes that everybody knows. We have United, we have Delta, we have routes from Toronto and so on, but we're really excited about the new routes that are coming in, which is Delta and Norwegian. So we're increasing the regular all-season round carriage into Edinburgh and Glasgow. If you add in then the fact that you can actually come from some of the other hub airports into our secondary cities, like Inverness from London, direct Aberdeen from Schiphol, things like that, the connectivity of Scotland has never been better.
And in fact, Norwegian is this new discount air service that just won approval from the Department of Transportation, so you're going to get a heavy-duty dose of that discount air, right?
Absolutely, and that's great because we're serving different segments of the market, and one of the things that we're starting to see is Scotland becoming very attractive to the millennials. We've got lots of activities. I mean, cold water surfing, would you believe, is one of the great things that's done on the north coast of Scotland.
I don't know if I'm going to go on that one.
No, not something I particularly want to do, but wonderful rock climbing, natural history, all sorts of things. And that sort of budget approach for travel with some really exciting adventure things to do is really appealing to a new generation. And of course, to those of us who are a little bit older and a little bit stayeder, there are all the wonderful things people are used to, great restaurants, lovely food, nice places to stay, and that great elixir of life, whiskey.
Yes, and we sampled a little of that yesterday. Now, and of course, you're also doing a lot of infrastructure improvements to many of the cities of Scotland, and you're also getting a lot of hotels. Talk a little bit about that, what's going on in the hotel scene and what's going on in infrastructure.
Well, of course, we've been the victims of our own success, and you get to a point where your hotels are full. Edinburgh is increasing its room stock by some 20% over 18 months, which is a pretty big increase. The team told me the other day that there are 112 live projects underway across Scotland, increasing the hotel stock. So that's a pretty major improvement. And then on top of that, you've got things like the new Victoria and Albert Museum of Design that's just being completed in Dundee, which is a fabulous building in its own right. But the only place London's famous V&A has actually got anything outside of London is in Dundee. Then on top of that, you've got the new conference centre at Aberdeen. Add that into all the existing infrastructure of Edinburgh and Glasgow's meetings offering, and you've really got something pretty special. So I'm very pleased to see what's coming on. Work in progress, a lot more to do, but a great start.
Well, it sounds like a whole new Scotland and a whole new reason, a lot of reasons to visit Scotland. John, thank you very much, or Lord Thurso.
Just John. Just John, and it's been my pleasure. Thank you.
And we're here at U.S. Tour Operators Association Conference, so you hear that in the background, but it's been great to catch up with you and find out what's going on in Scotland.
Tim, thank you so much indeed. I look forward to welcoming everybody to Scotland.
Very good. I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Videos.